Class Millionaire.
Thanks for being with us today. Let the people know who you are.
Well, my name's Evan Thorsen. I play guitar in a band called Grey Walkers.
Sounds interesting. What is your background in music?
My background? Well, I've loved music my whole life. That's, I'm sure, true for everybody on this album, but my parents were both musicians, so it started there. And I got into guitar at like 15 and got really into heavy metal and playing guitar and shred. But at the same time, I always had a love for all kinds of different music, jazz and hip-hop and blues and everything else under the sun, and it sort of just expanded from there. So this is a good opportunity for me to tap into my other interests and get away from what I've been doing and push myself a little bit.
How did you and HITT meet?
Well, HITT and I met a number of years ago at my old job. I used to be a bartender, and it turns out we shared a mutual friend, and we just got to talking about music and hip-hop and making tunes, and HITT always being on his grind, looking for people who are into different things, musicians, everything.
How does that come to be? A hip-hop producer and a heavy shred metalist link up together.
Well, I think that the most important thing about all of that is the fact that both HITT and myself appreciate music in general, regardless of what styles or whatever. I think that we both can appreciate music for whatever it may be, for whatever feelings it gives you, for whatever it brings to the table. We're just both music lovers.
Do the listener a favor and explain a little about the experience working on your particular song for the album Middle Class Millionaire.
Well, from my experience, it was fun. It was a very, I hate to use the words like hip-hop experience, but a lot of it was just off the cuff and improv, and just the vibe and what we were feeling. And
so is this a heavy metal song for a hip-hop album?
No, definitely not a metal song. We talked about a few songs that were in our head and things that stuck out, and the vibe that we're going for, and I got some sense of direction from HITT, and we went from there. We met one time, just really quick. Talked about some few ideas. I put together a couple riffs, and then the next time we got in the studio, we just got together and knocked it out. And like I said, it was fun because it was improv. It was a lot just off the cuff, and also at the same time, it was challenging for me to step outside of my box, my comfort zone.
Understood. So is there any last words before we end?
Man, I just want to say I'm really thankful for this experience. First of all, it was fun. We had a good time. Anything I can ever do to help out HITT, I'm more than happy to do. He's just as passionate as I am about what I do, and I know how passionate I am, so I know that we're on the same level, and that always will keep us together. And hey, shout out to I'mSoBerg.com, right?
Indeed.
Get on there.
I own one, and I tell everyone about the shirt. It's a Pittsburgh collectible.
Get on them shirts, baby. I'm so Berg.
Thank you for sharing your time.
Thank you.